One day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might. Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And I just got a quick message, man. I want to let y'all know, right? Listen, right now is winning season. I want y'all to understand that right now is winning season, you know, and it's time to win, man. A lot of us, man, we've been underdogs for way too long. A lot of us been down for way too long, man, and it's time for us to come up, man. It's our time right now. Not later, right now. It's our time. So we got to continue to work, man. We got to continue to work, man. It's winning season. Now ain't the time to be quitting. Now ain't the time to be quitting, man. Right now, we got to keep going, man. It is winning season. So let's win this season so we can win for the rest of our life. Let's win this season so we can win for the rest of our life. You know what I mean? And when I say this, that does not mean that I think that you need to do something right now that's irrational. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like I said, I always tell y'all, man, a lot of people just think about right now. So they go do something crazy. No, right now just ain't the time to quit. Right now is the time to win. And guess what? You will never win if you quit. Understand that. You will never win if you quit. Right now is winning season. And guess what? You're going to win because you're going to keep going. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're not living for right now. You working right now so you can live good down the line. That's what I want y'all to know. Right now is winning season. You seeing a lot of people quitting out here. A lot of people quitting. They putting in all this work just to stop. They putting in all this work just to stop. We can't do it. It is time to win. It is our time. Like I said, a lot of us been underdogs for way too long. We've been putting in this work, right? And guess what? Man, it's our time to reap the benefits for the work that we put in. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to keep that mindset going. Just know that you're about to win. Just know that this is winning season right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to count, man. That's what's going to count. Too many people quitting. Too many people quitting. All you see is quitters around here. They're getting discouraged. They see what everybody else doing. They're not getting to where they want to be fast enough. So guess what? They quitting. They quitting. And because of that, and just because of that, listen, they're going to be quitting all their life. You can't do that. You can't do that. Right now, it's time to win. Right now, y'all winning. Right now, you winning because you keep going. You're not stopping. You're going through your process. So you got to understand, right now is winning season. You know what I mean? When you feel at your lowest, right? This what make winners. When you feel at your lowest and that you keep going, that's how you know you're a champion. You know what I mean? Some of y'all that go to the gym, right? You ever in that motherfucker and you just feeling sluggish? You like, damn, man, you know what I mean? You just feeling like weak. You don't even know if you even want to go in that motherfucker. Some people be sitting in their cars. They're like, shit, should I even go in here, man? I just don't feel like doing it. And then guess what? You suck that shit up, right? Because I feel like it sometimes. But listen, you suck that shit up, right? And then you go in and you start working out. Next thing you know, you start feeling good. You like, damn. You know what I mean? You still sluggish, but you feeling good. Those sets that you doing, you getting through that shit. And then guess what? By the end of your workout, you happy as hell that you went in. You happy as hell that you went in the gym and got this workout in because you didn't feel like doing it, but you completed that workout. You completed that workout. Now you walking out that motherfucker feeling good as hell. Like, damn, I'm glad I did that shit. Damn, I'm glad I did that shit. You know what I mean? And it ain't even just the gym. It's with anything. I remember when I was a little nervous about trying a new studio out. I wasn't sure about it. I'm like, damn, I ain't sure about this. Man, listen. Going to that new studio that I went to was the best decision I ever made. My music sound totally different. It sound better than it ever did. The music that I make now, my last CD, sound better than any album I ever made because I made that decision. I took that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? I took that leap of faith and tried something new. That was one of the best decisions I ever could have made. So I want y'all to understand, man, listen, you're going to have to take that leap of faith. You're going to have to fight through some of these days that you don't feel like doing shit. You're going to have to do all these things, and it's all going to equal to winning. It's all going to benefit you down the line. But if you don't take that chance, right? Or if you give in just because you feel tired, you will never know what it feel like to complete something and feel victorious. You ain't gonna never be victorious in anything, because guess what? You just gonna give in to how you feel all the time. You know what I mean? That's like me giving into, you know what I'm saying, just being nervous and not wanting to try something new. So guess what? My music wouldn't have been sounding good. My music would have sounded the same, like it did when I went to that old studio that had that old mic, that had that engineer that wasn't as good. You understand? But since I took that chance, guess what? That was the best decision I could have made when it came to my music. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand too, on those days where you tired and you don't feel like going to the gym, you don't feel like going to work, you don't feel like doing the things that you know you need to do to get to where you're trying to get to, guess what? Those gonna be the days that make you. Those days are gonna make you stronger, man. Because guess what? After I fought through all those days, right? When I fight through those days where I feel like not going to the gym, guess what? That next day, I'm killing shit. Killing shit. That next day, I'm killing the workout better than I would have. Listen, if I didn't go to that workout the day before and I just said, fuck it, man, I'm feeling lazy, I ain't going. Guess what? That next day, I wouldn't have been able to kill it. I would have been even more tired than I was the day of. Y'all got to understand that, you know, in a lot of these situations, we be hurting ourselves because we just give in to how we feel at that moment and don't understand that, listen, this is what makes you a king. This is what's going to make you successful, doing the shit that you don't feel like doing. Doing the shit that you don't feel like doing, that's what's going to make you a winner and a champion. That is what's going to make you victorious. You can't give in to everything all the time. You can't, listen, the days that you don't feel like doing it, you got to do it anyways. Right now is winning season. You let the motherfuckers that quit, let them be quitters. That ain't you. You not a quitter. They are. They are the quitters. You ain't the quitter. So when you feel like that, just know you got to do that shit, attack that shit even harder. That's what you do. You know, I had to learn those days after, you know, when I went in there, when I still went to the gym, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn, like, damn, you know, from those, you know, after I complete that shit and come out, man, just feeling the way I feel and then go the next day and just super kill that shit. I knew that when I felt like that, I got to attack even harder. That's what I knew. That was just weakness. That shit was just weakness. That shit was just weakness. Understand, when your mind start trying to talk you into that and you telling yourself you feel tired, you don't feel like doing no shit, listen, bruh, that's weakness. You got to get that shit out. So as soon as I feel that shit, I just attack even harder. I make it even more of a point to go in that motherfucker and do what I need to do. And y'all got to understand that it's going to make you stronger. This process and what you're going through is going to make you stronger. Don't let your mind talk you out of something great. You know what I mean? All these fucking quitters around, man, that's all they doing. And they got every excuse in the book. We don't do that over here, bro. We can't do that. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't take those steps, right? Like I took that step to go to a new studio, guess what? Your album ain't gonna sound good. Your album ain't gonna sound as good. You know what I'm saying? Your shit gonna be sounding bogus. It's gonna be sounding dated. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of dated motherfuckers around here because they scared to take a chance. They quick to give in to their injuries and shit. They want to feel tired. They want to whine. Soon as they feel tired, they make that decision right there that they ain't gonna do something. Just because they feel tired, they make that decision right there. Right then and there, as soon as they feel it. It don't even take them no push and shove in that shit. They make that decision right there. They don't sit there and, you know, just bounce that ball around the room and think about it. As soon as they feel a little bit of soreness, they give in. And you can't be like that when you trying to win. You can't give in, but you trying to win. How you gonna win if you just giving in all the time? And you just saying, nah, I don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take no chances, bro. How you supposed to win? You don't want to take no chances, man. You got to get over that shit. Sometimes your feelings fuck how you feel sometimes. You just got to go through it. You got to go through it. Like, hey, man, listen, you don't take no risk, ain't no reward. You don't take no risk, ain't no reward. Understand that. So right now, I just wanted to let y'all know, man, right now it's winning season. You let them quitters quit. You know what I mean? You got motherfucking football season coming. You got basketball coming after that. Listen, and I'm just saying that because, listen, these motherfuckers out there, they winning. You know what I mean? They winning already. They made it to where they trying to get to. You know what I mean? Them the pro athletes. Like I said, stop looking so much into their life. They done did what they did to. They done made it to where they trying to get to. When you gonna do the same? Or you just gonna sit around and just be a looker? You just gonna watch. You just gonna watch. I'm just a motherfucker that know that football season is around the corner and basketball season around the corner. All that do is just get me hype. It don't get me hype to watch. It get me hype because it's a competitive season in general. Right now it's a competitive season in general, man. Listen, man, it's winning season. It's winning season. You either gonna win in what you do or go over there with the quitters and quit. And that's my word, man. My name Sinn, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get